Jesus. You may have already met him at the Wonder Zone, or perhaps this is the first you've ever heard of him. Jesus lived around 2,000 years ago in a land called Judea, but he was no ordinary man. Yeah, he breathed and ate and slept like everyone else, but he was also completely different. He was also God. Jesus did so many amazing things. He made a blind man see, he calmed a raging storm, he fed thousands of people with some small loaves of bread and a few fish. He told wonderful stories about birds and plants, rich men and farmers, bakers and businessmen. One day, Jesus was teaching a large crowd of people and he told them this story. Once there was a man who had 2 sons. One day the younger son said to his father, "Hey, Dad, can I have my share of what you'll leave behind when you die? Can I have it now?" You might expect the father to say no, but he didn't. He gave his younger son what he had asked for, and off the son went. He travelled to a far-off land where he wasted all of his money, all of it, every single penny. Then a terrible famine hit the land. There was very little food, and anyway, the younger son had no money to buy any. The only job he could find was to take care of some pigs. Now, people from the land of Judea didn't like pigs. They weren't allowed to eat them or even touch them, and here was the son having to feed the pigs. One day, it got so bad that he looked at the pig's food and wondered if he could eat that. Even the workers on my dad's farm have enough to eat, and here I am starving to death, he said to himself. I'll go home and say sorry to Dad. I've been too awful to still be his son, but maybe he'll treat me like one of his workers. All the way home, he practiced his speech. But while he was still a long way off, his father saw him coming and ran to meet him. The younger son started to say sorry to his dad, but his father just hugged and kissed him. He called out to his servants, "Bring clothes and shoes and prepare a great feast. My son was dead, but now he's alive." What a party! But do you know who wasn't partying? The older son. He was so angry. He'd stayed with his dad and worked on the farm, but had his dad ever thrown a party for him? No. And here was his brother, the waster of all that money, feasting on all the best food. The father tried to persuade his older son to join the celebrations. "Son, everything I have is yours, but your brother was lost, but now he has been found." When Jesus finished this story, I wonder what the people listening to him thought. I wonder what you think.